Hey guys, it's me, Abby24. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm about to tell you something that I want to talk about for a long time. And I'm finally opening it up. And I never told my parents. And I never wanted to. Why? You'll understand so much later, I promise you. So, you guys know I love fictional characters, right? You know, I have a whole fucking harem of them. Going from Shantae, from going to Undertale, from going to Yander characters, etc. Over the years, I have loved fictional characters, in a relationship. My first one was Shantae from Shantae Have Genie Hero. And that was 13, 14 years ago? I don't know. And I had an interest with fictional characters. I mean, there are some characters that I don't want to be in a relationship, and some characters that I have, a good relationship with, I think. I just love them. Their personality, their design, how they act out in the games or movies, they're great. I love them so much. I really do. And of course, I've moved on to Yander characters. Peter Dunbar, John Doe, Tate Frost, etc., moving on forward. But it gets darker than that when you realize that there's been way darker things with my fictional character interests than you think. You see, I mostly think a lot about them. Not thinking about work, or let's just say I just mostly think about fictional characters than anything else. And I go on a guilty trip about it, about only thinking about fictional characters than my friends or my family. And trust me, I fucking care about them. I love them to death. Of course, same thing with the fictional characters, but I love them. They have been with me my whole life, but mostly thinking about fictional characters, pushing that away. Oh, I forgot, sorry. Is pushing that away from me. And I don't know what to do. And I don't want to leave fictional characters. I love fantasy, I love movies, I love comics, I love books, I love everything that has fiction. And also, keep in mind, fiction means not real. So, for example, John Doe, he's not real, he's fiction. And also, non-fiction means real things. So, of course, I 100% know they are not real. I just love thinking about them. I love drawing them. I love doing it or seeing anything that's related to those characters. And they're just really cool. Yeah, some of them might be villains. Some of them are just good characters. Or some of them, they're just the antagonists of the story. But I love them. And I love to care about them. Of course, I still care about my family and friends, but again, the fictional characters are pushing that away. And, I know you're not gonna like this, but I had sexual desires for these characters. I could not stop. And I don't know what's wrong with me, of how I thought this was a good idea. How I thought even in the first place. My first fictional crush was when I was 6 or 7 years old, and I loved them. And then that's when the sexual desires hit. I didn't know better. I did not know what was going on. I just felt great in some way. I didn't know what was going on with me. I just let it slide. I just didn't know what was wrong with me, but at that young of an age, I just didn't think of anything else. I just liked it. I don't know what's wrong with me, and it still happens to me. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret saying that, because I don't want people to leave me. I want them to know that I am a good person, and I still respect people. I love communities. I love my friends and family. I just want you to know that. But of course, fictional characters, it just blocks everything from that. And you might be saying, well, go to a therapist. Yeah, one day I will. And I don't want to tell my parents about my fictional interests and out the truth about them, because if I do, I would lose everything. I would lose my phone. I would lose myself. I mean, not to commit suicide to myself, absolutely not, but just lost, lonely, without any entertainment. I mean, they're not gonna, take my entertainment, movies away from me. Not. But I feel like they're gonna be mad at me. And I've seen how I tell the truth about things, they get mad. Like with Mom. She's mostly tired all the time, and if I tell her the truth, she'll piss off at me and yell at me because of my interests. And my dad? Ooh, my dad. You see, I'm a Christian with my dad, and then the rest of the Malloy family. And I don't want to tell him, because if I do, then he'll just tell me some reasons of how it's bad and maybe get rid of them. But I don't think he would do that. It's just what I think of what he would do to me if I tell him the truth. And with my friends, I still check up on them, making sure they're okay. Since we just hit high school, I worry about Brooke, my best friend, who has been with me since kindergarten. And I just worried for her because she's in the high school, but I'm in a different high school. You see, the high school in where I live is really, really bad. There start fights, maybe sexual things, just everything is so bad there. I know it because my brother has been there and my mom told me about it. And at first, when I was in 7th or 8th grade, I didn't want to go to a different school because I had so much anxiety of going to a different place where I do not know the location or anywhere I would be. That's when I got into my new high school, I finally got used to it, and I was comfortable where I was. But of course, I mostly think about fiction characters than anything else. But then in those times, I care about my best friend and my other friends I know. And I made new friends there. It was great. And also, there wasn't drama or anything like that. It was just great. And of what I've heard from my best friend, there has been fights recently, and I did not like that. And I just wanted to make sure that my best friend was okay. So, sometimes I would check up on her and see if she was okay. Once in a while. And mostly we're busy, so of course we're not going to be able to text each other because of how busy we are, or it just feels like a bad time. I just want you to know that I care about my family and friends, even online friends. They really matter to me. Even you, if you are my friend, or just a random person, I care about you. And I just want you to know, life isn't easy. Even when you have abusive parents, strict parents, anything like that, I would probably think about you. And probably think about other people, of how they would feel like having bad parents, or just feeling so insecure, or just bad, or just don't feel like nobody's there for them. And I feel so fucking bad. Because if I can't be there, I don't know what to do. Or if I don't know what to say if you're a random person. But I just want you to know, if you're a random person that I don't know, I just want you to know, I care about you. God created you. And He cares about you. And all of us care about you. We just want you to know that. Even when you're lonely, even when you feel like nobody's there, I'm here. I'm sorry if I wasn't there for you before, but please forgive me for not being there. Because I just don't want to be lonely. And I want my friends and family to be there for me, too. So I want to be a good person and be there for you, okay? I just want you to know that. Even if you're my friends, I just want you to know that, okay? I just have this alternate thoughts and these guilty trips about my fictional crushes. So I'm not telling my parents until I grow up bigger. Until I get a little bit older, then I would tell them the truth. So that not everything would be taken away from me as a child. I don't want them to tell them. I'm just gonna wait until they grow up, and then I would tell them. I know that seems wrong, but it's how I wanted it to go. I just love fiction. These things matter to me, and also, of course, you matter to me. Please get that in your brain. I know I might not be there for you sometimes, but sometimes I would think about you. I just want you to know that, okay? I love you in any way. And of course, I love my family and friends, even online friends, even real friends I know. Okay? I care about you, and I love you. Okay? Just want you to know that. Goodbye, and have a good day. And God bless all of you.